Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is MF Classy, and as you've seen here on screen, earlier this week, number one contender Selma Ruiz was attacked by an unknown competitor here in Breakout Wrestling. We have no idea who that woman was who pop-up powerbombed her directly on the concrete. However, we are here to inform you that Selma Ruiz will be out of action for a very long time due to the fact that she has multiple cracked ribs and damage to the skull. So we apologize for Selma Ruiz and hope she is having a speedy recovery and hope she comes back as fast as possible. But the estimated time that we heard that she'll be coming back is either to 3 weeks to 2 months. Which means tonight we'll have a different competitor face off against the Misfit champion Brooke Evans in tonight's co-main event. But enough about that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Breakout Wrestling. My name is MF Classy, and I hope you guys are going to have an amazing time here today because we have a great lineup. We have so much happening with tonight's main event. The Breakout champion will be fighting in a tag team match against Estrella de Fuego. And Azaria Ignition and her friend Sonara Butterfly is taking on Midnight Rylan and her acquaintance Scarlet Fire in a tag team match. And let me tell you the rest of the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have Brutal Risk Adventures taking on Nina and Jonah in a tag team ranked match. We have Jessie Nicole taking on Erica Owens, one half of the Breakout Tag Team Champions, in a rematch with Justine McElroy is taking on Erica Owens, with Jessie Nicole and Ash Dawson banned from ringside. We have Maya O'Murphy taking on Abigail Anderson in a one-on-one ranked match. We have Katie J. Ewing with her sisters in her corner taking on Julia Rubino. We have Sweet Paw versus Ann of What Happened with the Attack last week, with Ann attacking Rhythm. And last we have Brooke Evans Misfit Championship defense. She will be defending her title against anybody who walks behind that curtain. And I am excited for that one because it is her very first defense. And like I said, our main event is Midnight Rylan, our Breakout champion, and Scarlet Fire taking on Azaria Ignition and Sonara Butterfly, Estrella de Fuego. Ladies and gentlemen, as everybody is coming to the arena and rolling their stuff here and enjoying the fan interaction, I'd just like to remind you once again that the former number one contender Selma Ruiz is officially injured and she will not be in tonight's championship defense. I once again apologize for what occurred to her, and we will be doing an investigation, but all I know is I am 100% sorry for this woman. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show on the road, as Breakout Wrestling is going to be having an amazing show today, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. Now let's get the show on the road, everybody. I hope to remind you that today is going to be a great show, as Breakout Wrestling 12 is going to be under action. Now, let's get things started. To start things off, in a tag team match, to continue to go up in the rankings in the tag team division, we have number 2 ranking of Brutal Risk Adventures rising up in the rankings as fast as possible, trailing behind the Flight Club, taking on the brand new team of the married couple Nina Ziggs and Jonah Breeze. We are actually excited to see these two women in action, even though that they lost during their debut, I believe, against the Punk Rage Sisters. But Brutal Risk Adventures has actually been having a great adventure and taking out all their competition, which was completely surprising that these two sisters don't really agree with each other. These two sisters are actually having split personalities between the two. One is super excited about adventure. The other one is actually having a brutal, wants to have a brutal beatdown with any opponent that she has. I am absolutely stunned that these women can be able to share a ring with each other, regardless of being sisters. Now, now the ladies are lining up in the background of Gorilla. We're about to get this match started. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ontario, Canada, she is known as the High Class Herder. Please welcome Maya Stevens. Now, Maya Stevens is making her way down in the ring representing the Brutal Risk Adventures. She personally wants her and her sister to stay away from each other during entrance because she wants to show off how much of annoyance that she really is. Annoyed that she has to share a ring with her sister, but regardless that she is absolutely, perfectly content that she is picking up these victories along with her sister. Just last week in the tag team match, her sister has picked up the win by herself, so she's a little bit impressed of what was occurring as Maya here was staying on the ringside, just witnessing the entire action. I am actually impressed that Rachel was able to do the same thing with so much pain that she's been through. She still managed to pick up the victory, and now let's introduce her right now. And her partner. From Ontario, Canada, please welcome the risky adventurer, Rachel Stevens. Now, Rachel Stevens, the risky adventurer, actually has been impressing us lately in the tag team division along with Maya, but Rachel has been putting in all the work for every competition she's been in this tag team action. And look how much the risky adventurer is so much ready for this type of match. Boom! Igniting the entire area and making everything rain down upon us. She is ready to be here. And I'm surprised that the crowd members are not having their eyebrows scorched whatsoever. No, it is not a sister fight. It is a tag team match with the sisters teaming up with each other. With Rachel now entering the ring and waiting for her opponents to come down in the ring with Nina Ziggs and Jonah Breeze. Let's have this right now. And their opponents. First, from the Pure Heart City, please welcome Nina Ziggs. Nina Ziggs, representing her wife, Jonah Breeze, is actually happy to be out here. And look at her, showing off those muscles and being the most excited woman here in this competition. This woman loves to dance her way down to the ring and make sure that she's having a good time. She cannot match the excitement of a competitor known as Rhythm, the musical pony, but I've seen last night, personally, I've seen them both at a club dancing their hearts out and knowing that they can actually have a great time together. Potentially, we can see Nina and Rhythm teaming up with each other in the future. But right now, Nina is representing her and her wife to see if they can get up in the rankings, as Nina and her wife, Jonah, are ranked 7 and Brutal Risk Adventures are ranked 2. Let's see if they can actually get out the slump of the bottom 3 right here. And her partner. From the Pure Heart City, please welcome Jonah Breeze. Miss Breeze herself is one of the most confident competitors here in Breakout Wrestling, and she hasn't even been here for a month at all. As Breakout 12 is extremely proud of Jonah and Nina making their way back down here to the ring. This is going to be an exciting competition. While the two who are married, Jonah and Nina, is taking on the two who are related, the sisters, the Stevens sisters, Brutal Risk Adventure. We're gonna have a great start of a show, a great competition, a great startup to an amazing company. Breakout 12 is excited for today. Breakout 12 is excited for every show that we have. And now we have Jonah Breeze and Nina Ziggs taking on Rachel Stevens and Maya Stevens, BRA, Brutal Risk Adventures. And I see that in the chat. I hear Melissa cheering, screaming in the crowd saying, "Need to get up there." Excuse me, Melissa, I'm sorry for personal things, but I believe that the Flight Club are number 1 with BRAs being number 2. So that's kind of saying something when the Flight Club is 5-0 in tag team competitions. And look at the sisters are talking there, actually trying to represent a game plan between them two. But ladies and gentlemen, referee Sparkle Pants is going to ring the bell. And as Nina and Rachel, Maya's in the ring, and Nina already ducking down of an attack, but then Maya slamming her face down as Nina was trying to go for one of her own. Staring down at her opponent, and now lifting her up and already going for a submission. What is this? She's already trying to make Nina tap out in the early of the competition, but Nina is not having it as she is lifting her up. Look at the strength of this woman and taking her right back down. Nina's already like confused on what just happened. That she looked like Maya was trying to tap her out, and see that Maya can actually try to get a win in the column once again with her sister. But then Nina's bring her into the corner. Nice face to the turnbuckle, and what she's gonna go for here? What she's plotting? Tagging in her wife, and let's see, they're about to go for this beautiful tag team move. Jonah is going up. And double axe handle directly to the arm of Maya. A nice forearm to the lower back of Miss Stevens. And see if Maya's much more of the aggression here in that tag team. And it's now a belly to back suplex. Oh my God. Rachel already believes that her sister was not ready for this competition and that she needs to tag in her partner. Seems like the crowd are not really excited for Jonah, but a nice takedown. And as she's wrenching the head and trying to slow down the pace between Maya and Rachel to see if that thing actually... Oh, and rolling her off. Referee Sparkle Pants is paying close attention to this competition, but as it's a very slow pace, as everything is actually not picking up right now. But Jonah slamming the head of Maya onto the canvas. The crowd is already... Oh, what disrespect, Jonah. Come on. I know she deserves it with all the egotistical mindset that she has, but... And the crowd is cheering for Jonah as the disrespect was the one that, you know, popped the crowd. What confusion this crowd has. She's getting her up, but then she swept her arm off and a nice shot to the gut. Maya and Jonah look at the same height that they have, with Rachel being the tallest one in this competition. But then now Maya has Jonah in the corner. And tags in her partner, tags in her sister. Whipping her off. Rachel bouncing off the ropes. Drop toe hold. Elbow drop directly to the lower back. Rachel's one more elbow drop just for good measures. Now Rachel is a very, very unique competitor. She loves to take so many risks, and so much reward is always given to her. But some of that means nobody's home whatsoever. She may be a very tall and very strong looking woman, but she knows what she's in for. I believe that a few times she said that she went rock climbing without even equipment at all. She just wanted to. And she still survived somehow. Now she made her way to Breakout Wrestling. I don't know how much of excitement that is, and I don't know how much of a risk that is, but it seems like she wanted this. And she's whipping her directly into the guardrail. Oh, she's lifting her up. Oh my God, face directly onto that steel metal. And oh, Jesus, a nice elbow to the face. And a Russian leg sweep as Sparkle Pants counts to 4. And a nice chop. Oh my God. Referee's counting to 7. Oh no. We're going to have another draw on the column. And a count at 8, Sparkle Pants is... And then get her right back into the ring. We're not going to have another count out. And Nina's been tagged in. And completely whiffing the elbow. As Rachel's lifting up Nina. Oh, what a nice face buster onto the second rope. That must have hurt her neck after that whiplash. And Nina's getting out and tripping Maya. But then Maya giving her a nice, oh my God, the legs of Nina hitting the steel steps. And the amount of pain that Nina is going through between her neck and her leg, I am surprised that she's able to continue this with a float over neck breaker from Nina Ziggs onto Rachel Stevens. Referees counting the 4 count. And as she's dragging Rachel into the corner. Oh, slamming her face directly on that guardrail. And a count of 6 is going to commence. Nina has to bring Rachel back into the ring to make sure that the count doesn't be a count out for both of them to have a draw in the column. And a count of 8. A nice elbow smash. And looks like Rachel's trying to tag in Maya. But no! She was right there. I'm surprised her ring awareness wasn't there whatsoever. She needs to have better ring awareness for her to tag in her sister. But then it looks like Nina is now taking in control of this competition. And targeting the arm of the very risky competitor here. And a clothesline into her own corner. And she's going for an alley-oop bomb. Oh, she connects. Nina's it. And one more time. But this time she actually connects it with the tag. Maya is now in here. And she's with a nice, beautiful knee. And a flying clothesline to the back of the head. Maya is now hyped up for this match. Maybe she has the same amount of hype just like her sister. Oh no, don't do this. No, she needs her. Oh my God, her arm has been snapped out of her socket. Is Nina able to continue? Maya's going for something here. She's lifting her up. And a nice X Factor suplex. What risky move. That move, if you hit that move incorrectly, the opponent will be completely out. Ladies and gentlemen, ring the bell after an X Factor suplex. Here is your winner, Brutal Risk Adventures. They are still going on a tear, everybody. Brutal Risk Adventures picked up another victory. That was so close. That as Maya Stevens and Nina Stevens has put in so much hurt on Nina Ziggs, and Nina Ziggs' leg has clipped the steel steps. Nina Ziggs' neck has hit the second rope, and they target this woman's body parts. And after the exclamation point with the X Factor suplex, it looks like Nina was unable to kick out and unable to respond. we have to actually bring Nina to the medical attention. But ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Maya Stevens, Rachel Stevens, Brutal Risk Adventures. Now, I don't think the crowd likes BRA at all, but it doesn't matter. They still picked up the victory. They still picked up a win. And it looks like Jonah is taking her wife directly to the medical attention, and there may be a possibility we have another injured competitor. But that is perfectly fine, because our next match is a rematch of what happened last week, as Justine McElroy is taking on Erica Owens due to and with the rest of the Flight Club being banned from ringside. We have no idea what's going to occur. Maybe Justine will pick up another victory, or Erica, one half of the Breakout Tag Team Champions, will finally get a win in her column in a single competitor due to the fact that Erica Owens is a low-ranking competitor, but Justine McElroy finally got a victory in a single competitor field after beating her. She asked for Erica asked for a rematch after last week, and Justine accepted it because she wants to quote-unquote beat her ass once more. The Irish woman Justine McElroy versus the Baltimore woman Erica Owens, and that is happening right now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Glimmer and Gold from Baltimore, Maryland, please welcome one half of the Breakout Tag Team Champions, Erica Owens. Now, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Erica Owens, is making her way down to the ring, and crowd members are very much excited about it. And as we see that Melissa is studying Justine McElroy, or whatever she called him. I didn't get her whatever she said quite clearly, but Erica Owens is ready to fight for and represent Glimmer and Gold, as Sky Larson is backstage watching her best friend, her partner, childhood best friends more like it. They both grew up in Baltimore, and they both have pursued the life of wrestling. And now, since they're the very first Breakout Tag Team Champions, and look at her stirring up the pot with the competition, she is ready to put away Justine McElroy once and for all and get something over the Flight Club. And her opponent, representing the Flight Club from Dublin, Ireland, she is known as the Irish American Pitbull. Please welcome Justine McElroy. Coming out in her own gear, not the Flight Club gear, Justine McElroy, representing the Flight Club, is extremely excited to have another win in her column, as she's going to try to beat Erica Owens right here, right now, as she's making her way down to the ring and have shown no respect to any of the crowd members. That was a little weird. It looks like she still has fans around everywhere, but regardless of the disrespect and the egotistical styles of the Flight Club. However, Justine, coming down all the way from Dublin, Ireland, as being one of the main tallest member of the Flight Club, and being the one who has much more heavy hitting between any of the three. Despite the angry Chihuahua, I'm not the announcer, so I have no idea what's his thoughts about her today. Justine, right here from Dublin, Ireland, fighting regardless of where she is and where she's from. She is going to try to fight to the very end, even if it brutally hurts her. Erica Owens, Justine McElroy, referee Leonardo DiCaprio is ringing the bell. And a collar and elbow tie between the two strong women in their competition, as Erica Owens is now taking over Justine McElroy, and Leonardo has to separate these two. It looks like they're going to actually have a respectful fight here. Nobody striked each other after that collar and elbow tie-up. And they're going for one more, but this time Justine is taking over. And now Justine is having Erica in the corner. What a nice, slow-paced start to this competition. Leonardo needs to separate these two women right here, right now. And once again, nobody's taking a strike at each other. But Justine already growing up and having a clothesline to the corner. She's taking the first action and she's saying that she's going to be controlling this match. As she's stomping on Erica Owens in the corner and not letting her breathe whatsoever. Justine is now showing her Irish ways and brutalizing Erica and ready to start this match with a nice leg drop to have an exclamation point directly on the neck of her. And now she's whipping her off to the ropes. Justine, oh, she completely just whipped her back and skinned it. But then Erica is going for a nice punch and a forearm to add much more into it. It seems like Melissa's in the crowd and she stopped selling hot dogs for a quick second because she just completely, is paying attention to Justine McElroy. Erica Owens sending her over the top ropes and onto the ground. As Leonardo is counting the count out and Erica is now taking on Justine. She's bringing her towards the guardrail and whipping her over into the crowd. It looks like we're going to be having a nice fun fight. It looks like Penny's in the crowd. A Penny from NWOW. That's actually a little concerning. I'm a little bit confused on Penny from NWOW is here, and she smashed her face onto the apron. And Justine is now in control. Oh, going for a smack, but completely getting whiffed it, and a nice punch to the chest. Referee's counting to 6 and seeing if Erica's going to bring Justine back into it. And a count of 7, immediately Justine's right back into it. And Erica's sliding, following right behind her. Oh, targeting the face of Justine. But Justine wasn't having it as a nice crucifix driver. And she's dragging her into the center of the ring. And we have no idea what's happening right now. As she's pummeling the back of the head onto the canvas of Erica, making sure her brain rattles and she has she has no way of where she is whatsoever. And another leg drop with a beautiful style of spinning in midair, and she's going for another one. She loves her leg drops. It's either she's going to break her leg or completely break the neck of Erica. 3 in a row. Oh my God, Justine, what are you doing? Justine with a belly-to-belly suplex. And she's going for a cover here. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that belly-to-belly suplex put Erica Owens away. Here is your winner, Justine McElroy. It looks like that fight had no problem whatsoever. And Justine McElroy is extremely excited about what's going on. And Erica looks like she wants to give Justine respect. Justine whipping it away and telling her to get back in the back. Oh my God. I don't think the Flight Club wants to make friends at all besides whoever is in the members within. Because Justine McElroy has just told Erica to get back in the back and learn her place because she is the winner of this competition. And last week was not a fluke whatsoever. What disrespect and what... It's just completely rude. It is rude. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue this show after a great victory from Justine McElroy against Erica Owens. It looks like a lot of members from NWOW actually got their ears perked up and is actually coming to the arena. A lot more people is coming to Breakout Wrestling to watch the show, and I'm extremely proud. Maddie Vixen is up in the Raptors. Extremely proud of what occurred, because right now we have our next competition of Maya O'Murphy is taking on the second generation star of Abigail Anderson. I'm missing my black pen. Maddie's gonna kill me if you figured that out. And as we know, what happened last week. Still wearing those glasses. The following contest is scheduled for what is this? It's Haley. It's Haley from NWOW. What is she doing here? Oh my God! Attacking Maya O'Murphy with a sledgehammer. What is happening here? It looks like she had enough of what was occurring. I think she's getting payback after her gear was stolen. What is happening? Oh my God. Oh, a clothesline to the back. This is crazy. What? I don't know how she got back there. She is not a Breakout competitor. She doesn't have access to the back. Not at all. I'm completely starstruck. I have no idea that she was here. Nobody informed me. Nobody informed. I'm lost for words. This woman is here in Breakout's arena. Oh my God, attacking Maya in the back. But it looks like Maya's not having it. She's going for the arm. Oh, kicking Haley directly into the back. And the referee is trying to stop it. He's a little... Oh, my God! Haley's rolling out. And... Oh, Maya! And a suplex directly on Haley. On Haley with a European uppercut. What the heck occurred here? I'm a little bit confused on what just happened. There was a fight breaking out between NWOW and Breakout Wrestling here in the Breakout Arena. A referee had to separate them and send both of them to the back. They had to get security out here. What the hell was happening? How the hell did she get out here? How the hell did she get to the arena? What access that she had? I'm completely confused. I'm completely starstruck. Man, this coffee is good. But it looks like both women are going to the back. And it looks like the match between Maya and Abigail is not happening. But we're going to continue to the next competition of Katie J. Ewing versus Julia Rubino. As the two women are separated backstage, and I'm a little bit confused of what just occurred. Haley attacked Maya with a sledgehammer, and it looks like it targeted directly into the spine, but did not stop I'm completely starstruck. It did not stop the woman we known as the bare knuckle lass. Haley from NWOW has made her way down to the arena, waited for Maya O'Murphy, and attacked her as she was making her way to the ring for her competition. I am completely losing it as what just occurred. It looks like the war between Breakout and NWOW is actually becoming a civil war. No pun intended. This is completely exciting in my eyes. I hope it's exciting for you guys as well. But it looks like we're about to have our next competition, Katie J. Ewing versus Julia Rubino. And that is happening right now. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by the Punk Rage Sisters from Manchester, England. She is known as the Hacker. Please welcome Katie J. Ewing. Katie J. Ewing making her way to the ring along with her sisters Melissa and Cece. They're here to represent the Punk Rage Sisters in this one-on-one contest, as Katie J. Ewing is going to try to pick up another victory to raise up in her rankings, because surprisingly the Punk Rage Sisters has been rising up in the single competitor ranking, as Melissa is number 5 and Cece is number 6. But the only one that's in Katie J's way right now is Julia Rubino, as Julia is number 7 and Katie J is number 8. We're going to see if these two women's going to swap places, or we're going to see if Julia is going to stay in the ranking higher than Katie J. Ewing. And her opponent, from Mexico City, Mexico. She is known as the Aztec Queen. Please welcome Julia Rubino. Julia Rubino walking down to the ring, being the Aztec Queen herself. And look at her. She is ready for this competition, and I'm a little bit still concerned about her gear choice. Everybody's concerned about her gear choice, but it does not matter, because this queen is trying to represent the city of Mexico and trying to show to everybody why she's known as the Aztec Queen herself. Julia Rubino, with the snarky attitude and thinking that everybody should need to bow down to her. She literally came into my office, told me to bow down to her, and said, "Excuse me, ma'am. This is the men's room." But regardless of what just happened and regardless of that factor, Julia is now making her way to the ring, and she's saying that she's trying to prove to everybody why she is a champion in the future. I'm a little confused on what's occurring between Melissa, because Melissa's right here next in front of her sister for some strange reason using a cell phone. Melissa, please. Pay attention, Melissa. Your sister's in the ring. Well, your sister's in competition. Look at the Aztec Queen, her flowing hair. I think she is ready to fight off Katie J to either rise up her rankings or drop down in this competition. Katie J, Julia, referee Michelangelo is ringing that bell. And as the women are meeting in the center with it looks like it was collar elbow tie up, but Julia had different plans with a fisherman driver right immediately on her neck. And Melissa looks disappointed, and Cece is talking to the crowd and saying that her sister got this, but it looks like Julia is kicking in the face of Katie J with so much disrespect, and already going for a cover. And only a 1 count. I think Julia thinks her driver was so powerful that will put away Katie J in a heartbeat. And she goes for a nice hurricanrana onto the Ewing sister. I think her sisters look a little bit disappointed at what's occurring, but Julia Rubino, the Aztec Queen, is making sure that this woman is going to learn her place, as she's wrenching the arm and now twisting it to slam it directly down to the mat. Oh my god. Oh, a nice kick to the side of Katie J. Oh, she's whiffing a kick directly to the chest and moving her out the way. And Katie J with a nice single leg drop kick. Now Katie J's in control. And now she's whipping Julia into the corner. And a drop kick of her own into the corner, pummeling the queen and bringing her right back up to give her much more what she deserves. Oh, so many drop kicks. It looks like Julia's having a nice drop kick party. And the only person that's invited is Julia. And KDJ is lifting her up with a nice snap suplex directly on the spine. The British-speaking hacker is now showing what she can do all the way from NYCAW and now here at Breakout Wrestling. And now she's going for a headlock and slowing down the pace as the crowd is extremely excited about what's occurring. But now Julia is fighting out of it. Oh, and elbow shots directly to the gut of the hacker. Julia is now whipping her over the ropes and onto the floor. Immediately following right behind her. Referee did not stop it at all. The crowd is making sure they have front row seats to the action. Look at that little boy who looks like he is a fan of KDJ. And an elbow shot directly to the face, and Cece wants to do something for her sister. She wanted to make sure her sister gets up there along with them. And smashing her face directly onto the apron. KDJ is trying to hack into the system and make sure that she gets a hack into Julia's sister, but Cece looked like she was trying to go for Julia. And a nice shot to the face, another one to daze the hacker, and another Hurricanrana. Melissa looks a little bit surprised because Julia is now lifting her up and tossing her like it's nothing. Julia is about to set up and try to put KDJ away. And she's about to do it in a beautiful clothesline on the hacker. And she's going for a cover here. And KDJ kicks out at 2. This woman was ready to fight, and KDJ made sure that she is staying into this match. And looks like she's going for her. She's like putting pressure on her neck area. It looks a little awkward, to be honest, if you ask me. And much more pressure on the hacker, and make sure that she's putting her down. And that should be an illegal choke. Oh, KJ with a blue thunder bomb out of nowhere, and a kick out at 2. Where did that come from? And where did she go? KDJ Ewing is completely ready for this competition and trying to put away the Aztec Queen. And a haluva kick! A haluva kick from the hacker! Go for a cover here. 1, 2. And Julia kicked out at 2. Did she just hack into her own mainframe to muster out that kick? She is ready for much more excitement. She was not having it here. 1 clothesline. 2 clothesline. She's ducking it. She's going up. Drop kick. She loves those drop kicks. She's giving them out like Halloween candy. She is ready for this match to be over. KDJ Ewing. 1 more for good measures. Blue Thunder Bomb. Now targeting the arm of the brutal clothesline of the Aztec Queen. And a DDT on her exposed feet. The momentum she has. The momentum that she... And another! A hacker haluva! She's going for a cover here. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, ring the bell. Here is your winner, Katie J. Ewing. What excitement to put an exclamation point on the very end. Katie J hacked her way into the system and finally picked up another victory against the Aztec Queen after that inside-out clothesline. We thought it was all over for the hacker, but no, after that clothesline, it looks like that her damage chip was fixed, and it looks like she was able to completely hack into her own mainframe to muster out every single thing she was having. Look at this Blue Thunder Bomb immediately after that clothesline, and we thought that it was all over there. It looks like we thought the Queen was completely pissed off, and we thought the Queen was going to come back over here, but after that Blue Thunder Bomb, it was a nice haluva kick from the hacker herself. And referee Michelangelo thought it was a 3 there, but once she was able to kick out, Katie J was not having it anymore. 2 clotheslines, a pop-up, and 1 more Blue Thunder Bomb, but it wasn't a pin. It wasn't a pin whatsoever. No, she injured her once more, and she got that beautiful hacker haluva. Here's your winner once again, Katie J. Ewing. Her sisters are proud of her. Her sisters are happy. Katie J picked up the victory for Punk Rage Sisters to make sure that they're on the top 10 rankings of Breakout Wrestling. I'm actually proud of her. Congratulations, Katie J. What excitement, what good measures, what beautiful show we're having here. But enough of the good measures. Enough of the excitement. Because this one is going to answer a little bit more questions as what happened last week and attacked Rhythm during her entrance. And I'm a little bit confused on what just occurred, because it looks like that Rhythm wanted to consider continuing her single competitor run and just drop We Are Hero team for a while, just for a while. But it looks like it triggered something in Ann after Ann is picking up loss after loss, with Ann being the second to last ranking in Breakout at rank 41, and Sweet Paw, her opponent here today, Rhythm's sister, rank 22. She is going to fight for her sister after what happened last week. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have that match right now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cancellata Equestria, she is known as the Queen of Bows. Please welcome Sweet Paw. Sweet Paw, the one competitor that has been signed into every single competition that we know of. Breakout Wrestling, NWOW, CAW, YWL. She is going everywhere and anywhere that she can, and now she is here at Breakout trying to fight for her sister on what happened last week, as Rhythm was attacked by Ann but still end up fighting off Ann. It looks like Ann's mentality is not 100% there, as her annoyance is still trying to take over, but it was not strong enough to beat against the musical pony. And her opponent, from Ponyville Equestria, please welcome the annoyed one, Ann. Now, Ann is still pissed off at what's occurring in her career. Multiple losses in NWOW, multiple losses here at Breakout, not being signed at CAW or YWL, but it does not matter at all because she is here at Breakout Wrestling and she wants to fight. It looks like Ann is going to be representing herself, and according to her, Princess Luna, despite Princess Celestia's words of not for being near her sister, but it doesn't matter at this point because apparently that mask that she's wearing is Princess Luna's own personal mask that she gave her, and is now here fighting against her best friend's sister after what just occurred. Yes, the jealousy did get to her head, chat, and the jealousy is actually going to see if it will radiate as much as possible here in this one-on-one competition. Ann versus Sweet Paw is happening right now. We did not know this match was going to occur anytime soon, but it's happening right here on Breakout Wrestling 12. Let's see if Ann will finally get a victory against Sweet Paul and finally get a win in her column, because Ann right now is 0-4. Sweet Paul and referee Constantine is now ringing the bell, and Sweet Paul already going for a nice blow to the face. I don't think she's messing around at this point, but then a collar elbow tie up, and now Sweet Paul is taking over as she going for a nice waist lock, but a nice snap mirror into a headlock, and is taking over to this match now. And a nice blow to the back of to the spine. And a collar and elbow tie up to continue. And this time, Ann is going for a nice waist lock as she's taking control. And a nice takedown from the Annoyed One to the Queen. But now the Queen is now going right back into a nice headlock. They look like they are dancing on air, but then it looks like now Ann is pushing off the Queen. But the Queen did not come back. She said she's staying in her kingdom. As we're going for another collar and elbow tie move, a nice arm wrench. And now Ann, taking down to the Queen and making this competition looks like they don't want to hurt each other. I stand corrected. Ann is giving blows to the Queen, and now she's going for a nice scoop slam driver. There is multiple instances that Sweet Paul almost became a champion in so many different companies. She has almost she almost became a champion in NWOW. She almost became a champion in CAW. I don't think she even came close to become a champion in YWL. But it looks like Sweet Paul is trying so hard to be some type of champion everywhere. But it looks like the champion that she is right now is a champion in her sister's eyes. As Ann is now brutalizing Sweet Paul with blows to the back, to the spine, turning her completely around. She's just flipping her like a thing of pancakes and just giving her blows to the spine and kicking her. And oh my God, the aggression in Ann's eyes. I can't believe she's doing this to all her former friends. And she's going for a cover here. And only a 1 count. Uh-oh. Ann's going for a nice snap suplex. And Sweet Paul looked like she was going to go for a double fist clothesline. I think Ann is a little bit tired of what's occurring. Oh, this is discombobulation of Sweet Paul's body. I'm not surprised that she's married. Oh, looked like Sweet Paul was going for something, but it looks like she got no type of offense at all for the rest of this competition, as Ann is whipping her into the corner. And a back clothesline. But Sweet Paul got complete out of nowhere, a kick to the head, and now a kick to the spine. These women both trained in the world of Equestria to all come all the way back here just to fight in front of a live crowd and in front of a live chat right here, right now. Now Sweet Paul being the more experienced one between the two with a nice kick directly to the chest. I'm sorry, stomp directly to the chest. And now, since she is the very earliest graduate between the two, Sweet Paul with a nice eat the feet. Excuse me. Nope, she's calling that the put a bow on it. And now she's going for a cover. 1, 2, only a 1 count. Sweet Paul is completely surprised as she put a bow on her hair and did not put her away. And now Sweet Paul's in control and bringing Ann somewhere. We're going to see where she's going here. And now she's going onto the ropes. Uh-oh. We know what Sweet Paul's going for. It looks like the Queen wants to use her propellers to fly all the way where she can go in a beautiful DDT. The crowd enjoyed that DDT all the way from the second rope, and then but then did not use any type of measures as Ann just whiffed over and gave her another scoop slam driver. As referee Constantine is now counting, and then Ann's bringing Sweet Paw back into the ring. Uh-oh, Ann, what are you going for here? Oh my God, onto the apron. That is nothing but steel there. Constantine to the count of 7. Let's see if Ann is actually going to brutalize the Queen much more. Sweet Paw floating over into a DDT position. Oh, there we go. Sweet Paw DDTing Ann. The Queen is excited. And she's getting up Ann. Let's see what she's going to go for here. Oh, double fist. Double fist. A nice spear to the corner. Rolling up. Going for the fans. And then now a beautiful elbow. We haven't seen her do that in a while. And a forearm. Drop kick to the back of the head. I don't think Sweet Paw's no longer playing around in this competition. Sweet Paw put a bow on it. And just targeting the spine of Ann. Is Sweet Paw going to look like she's going to go for one or the other? The Dragon Claw kick or the Sweet Drops double stomp? A sunset flip power bomb. 1, 2, and Ann kicked out at 2. Sweet Paw is in shock. Another put a bow on it. She's putting so many bows inside Ann's hair. She wants to put her away right away. And the referee's counting. 1, 2. And Ann kicked out at 2. We haven't seen so much resilience from Ann at all. The jealousy is fueling up in this woman. Oh, Ann rolling through. Drop toe hold is stopping this Queen's momentum. But the Queen said it didn't do anything whatsoever. A nice swinging neck breaker from Sweet Paw. And we all know what she's calculating here. We all know what Sweet Paw wants to go for here. Ladies and gentlemen, she is going for that beautiful sweet drop double stomp. That is it. It is all over for the annoyed one. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, ring that bell. Here is your winner, the Queen of Bows, Sweet Paw. Looks like Ann cannot catch a break at all, and still has another loss in her column. She is now 6-0. I am completely concerned about if this is the profession for her. If Ann could keep this up, I think she's gonna have to think about another one, as so many bows was put in Ann's hair because of the Queen of Bows. And after that sweet drop, see, look, there was two so far, and if we showed one more, that's just basically us being a masochist. We thought that Ann was showing some type of resilience here in this competition, but it seems like no, Ann is not. Here's your winner once again, the Queen of Bows, Sweet Paw. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was a great competition between the two. I'm a little concerned about Anne's thoughts about this show, about Anne's thoughts about this profession. I think that she may have to think of another profession what's going on here. However, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have this championship match. The competitor that's challenging Brooke Evans for the title will be entering first. We have no idea who that person is, but I do want to remind you that this is a Misfit Championship match. This is not Riot Rules. This is a one-on-one competition between Brooke Evans and the competitor who is going to be facing her right now. And I am completely excited still, but I feel bad once again. Salma Ruiz is currently injured 3 weeks to 2 months right now as we speak. We have no idea who that unknown assailant is, but we're still doing research on who that was. But enough about that. This championship competition is going to start right now. The following contest is a championship match scheduled for one fall. And it's for the Misfit Championship. What is that? No way! I can't believe it! Mariah Aiko is the one who challenged Brooke Evans. Mariah Aiko is going for the Misfit Championship title. What is she trying to prove here? After she picked up a loss against Silverstorm last week, Mariah Aiko just said let her go for another championship title match right here, right now against Brooke Evans. I think she saw the opportunity of Salma Ruiz being attacked backstage, and what occurred earlier this week. Mariah Aiko is facing against Brooke Evans for the Misfit Championship match, and that is happening right now. And here she is. Here is this woman right here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Brooke Evans, the knockout queen, the Misfit champion herself. And look how this woman is ready to knock out anybody in her way. Brooke Evans, she is right now 2-3 with Mariah Aiko being ranked number 3. Taking on this woman. I am a little bit concerned for Brooke Evans' mindset right now as she's taking on somebody that top ranking as herself is ranked number 27. Mariah is a member of the fatal 4-way match of what occurred at Riot, almost picking up a victory, but costing Azaria Ignition her championship, the championship from her as she grabbed her off the cage and allowed Midnight Ryland to pick up the victory. And look at that, and look at that championship belt around her waist. I think Brooke Evans is ready and concentrated to face against Mariah Aiko here, right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start this contest. And look at this belt. The Misfit Championship. Introducing first, from the Pure Heart City, she is the punk rock princess. This is Mariah Aiko. And her opponent, from British Columbia, please welcome the Misfit champion, the knockout queen, Brooke Evans. The knockout queen is taking on Mariah Aiko, defending her title, and she accepted the challenge herself. Mariah is once again top 3. She is number 3 in the breakout rankings, and look at that title belt being shown off to the entire crowd. Normally, Misfit Championship rules are via knockout, pinfall, or submission, but there is no knockout occurring because these women agreed to it. Referees ringing that bell. And Mariah already targeting with a nice clothesline, immediately putting down the knockout queen. She's pummeling her and making sure that she is no longer champion, but then the knockout queen giving her a nice right. And she's lifting her up for a nice scoop slam driver. There we go. And a nice knee to the spine. We're going to see if Brooke Evans is going to beat one of the top ranking members in Breakout Wrestling. Oh, a nice kick directly to the gut. Mariah Aiko, a member of the Fatal 4-Way and a high-ranking competitor, is not getting what she deserved after attacking Azaria Ignition during that title match, after attacking Silverstorm tried to cost her the title, and oh, grinding her foot into her gut, and she's telling her to stop. Oh my god. Oh, stomping on her leg. Brooke Evans showing off what she can do. Oh, what a back body drop from Brooke Evans to Mariah. Mariah was a little bit excited, but Mariah whiffing her kick, and a nice rushing leg sweep from this woman. And a kick to the chest from Mariah. The woman from Pure Heart City is not so pure-hearted, if you know what you ask me. If you ask me right now, it looks like the corruption in her heart is taking over as she get another scoop slam driver and a pin to put much more emphasis, but only a 1 count. Brooke Evans, what are you going for here? Oh, stomping on the arm and stomping directly on the hand of Mariah. And she's putting much more pressure onto the midsection of this woman. Mariah Aiko hasn't been given much offense here. Oh, but then clapping and discombobulating the Knockout Queen. And a float over neck breaker from the woman from Pure Heart City. The punk rock princess is now taking over this match and smashing the queen's head on back to. There is so many queens in this company now that I think about it. We have the Queen of Bows, we have the Aztec Queen, we have the Knockout Queen as she gets one and only a 1 count from Mariah. There are so many queens in this brand. Mariah, but no! Brooke Evans told her not today. What are you doing? Bouncing her off and targeting the spine. And she's going for a cover here. And a 2 count. Brooke Evans is ready to put this woman away. She wants to knock out Mariah as fast as possible. She's taunting to the crowd because she's saying that she knows what she's doing. Oh my god! She's swinging her around. And a nice driver right directly to the spine. Mariah got right back up. Brooke Evans is giving her a nice torture rack. Spinning her for a beautiful neck breaker. A nice inverted TKO. She's targeting it. It looks like the Knockout Queen was not playing around with Mariah Aiko after she got this challenge. She wants to make sure that she holds on to that Misfit Championship belt and make sure that she herself is still Misfit Champion. And she's being whipped into the corner. And turning around. Oh! Going for the knee. She looks like she's going for that knockout pile driver. Beautiful move here. Mariah Aiko got no offense whatsoever in this competition. But she kicks out anyway. It looks like chat is staring directly for this competition to see what is happening as Mariah is being pummelized and tenderized like a sirloin steak from New York. Uh-oh. A rushing leg sweep with a nice hammerlock. Oh my god. On the arm. That looked like it's really hurting there. And now she's targeting the legs of Mariah. Oh my god. Mariah is doing nothing. at all. But Mariah finally is getting some type of offense. Uh-oh. The change of heart out of nowhere. And a rope break. No ring awareness whatsoever. Mariah setting up for that stab to the heart. There she is. The stab to the heart DDT. If this put away Brooke Evans right away, I'm going to be concerned about the Queen's mindset. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Mariah is now livid. As she's going up. What's she going for here? What's she setting up here? This is a risk that she's taking. Oh, completely missing the risk. Brooke Evans has had enough of this had enough of these games. She's turning her around. Mariah said no. Kicking her. You can't go hand in hand with a woman that's known as the knockout queen. Oh my God, what beautiful move. Once again showing off her skills. And grinding her foot directly onto a midsection. Smashing her to the head, directly to the thing. I am speechless, and I'm on the edge of my own seat as well, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see who's going to come out on top here. As she's now going for a cover. And only a 2 count. I can feel the excitement from the chat. I can feel the excitement from the crowd. I want to see who picks out the victory here. Mariah, another one out of nowhere. Change of heart. And she's setting up. She's ready. She is completely ready to put this competition away. She's getting her up for a stab to the heart. DDT. One, two, and so close. Mariah is completely livid. Stomping in frustration and being disrespectful. I'm completely speechless on what's occurring. Oh, knee to the face! And looked like she was about to go forward to capitalize on it, but Brooke said no, not today. Uh-oh, Brooke Evans is going for something here. Brooke Evans with a combination and flurry of blows. That was a move that knocked out Ann for her to get her win. But it looks like she's still targeting the hand of Mariah. The woman from Pure Heart is now getting her hand stomped on consistently. Consecutively, whatever synonyms, or if that was a synonym at all. It looks like Brooks wants to do it once more. Brooke is going to try to put away Mariah one more time. If Brooke Evans pick up this victory, she deserves to be Breakout Misfit Champion. Let's see if she's going to go for that cover here. Referee needs to pick up the win. 1, 2, and Mariah kicks out once more. Mariah is still kicking out of this. She wants to be Misfit Champion right here, right now. But Brooke Evans is going up. Brooke Evans wants to fly. Brooke Evans wants to put her away. She's waking up Mariah. Mariah is taking her slow, sweet time. Oh, Mariah caught her. And a nice slam to the side. And Mariah's going for a headlock to slow down the pace of Brooke Evans. What a co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, going for the stomach. Oh, and knocking her out! The knockout blow! The knockout blow! That may be it. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. And here is your winner. And still Misfit champion, Brooke Evans. Brooke Evans beat the number 3 ranking in Breakout Wrestling, almost losing her title. Mariah turning the pages consistently in the book, in the pages of Brooke Evans, but not able to put her away. Brooke Evans is still your Misfit champion. Mariah Aiko has nothing to prove, and it looks like, and if I'm reading this correctly from the text I just got from Maddie, Brooke Evans is now going to be holding that title, and we have to find another number 1 contender. And if I continue reading this text, Mariah Aiko was supposed to walk in as a champion in a breakout title match against Azaria Ignition and Midnight Ryland, but that looks like that's not going to happen. It looks like Brooke Evans is still your Misfit champion. What a good match here, ladies and gentlemen, but that is not it. It is not over. Congratulations to Brooke Evans, but now we have to see the breakout champion in action still, and that is happening next. What excitement, what feeling did you have? But now we have Midnight Ryland and Scarlet Fire taking on Estrellas de Fuego, the tag team of Azaria Ignition and Sonara Butterfly, 2 friends from different parts of the world, and we are excited. The number 1 contender, Azaria Ignition, is now teaming up with her friend Midnight Ryland. The Breakout Championship Wrestling champion is teaming against her acquaintance Scarlet Fire, and we're going to see what's happening right here, right now, in this main event in the Breakout 12. That was an exciting match. That really got me on the edge of my seat. I was completely starstruck. I was completely like, whoa. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, please welcome the Breakout Champion, Midnight Ryland. We haven't seen Midnight for a long time, but now she is here in action in the Breakout tag team match against Estrellas de Fuego, teaming up with Scarlet Fire, a tag team partner of her choice. Midnight Ryland, the Breakout Champion, holding a single competitor ranking of 7-1, and as promised, the only person that beat Midnight Ryland in a singles 1-on-1 match is Rhythm herself, and it looks like after Azaria Ignition is a guaranteed spot for Midnight Ryland versus Rhythm for the Breakout title. However, right now, Midnight is more focused on her tag team match to put much more knees to guts, knees to face wherever she goes with that ninja-like laser kicks Look at the champion already showing off what she can do. This champion is really brutal, and you do not want to mess with Midnight Rylan. And apparently, we had a small interview with Midnight herself, and I'm a little bit concerned because she called out the the NWOW champion, saying that if she ever had a one-on-one competition with any main NWOW champion, she will pick up the victory regardless of who it is. And her partner. From Harajuku, Japan, please welcome Scarlet Fire! Look at this woman being intimidating as much as possible. Scarlet Fire is now ready to team up with Midnight Rylan to prove that she is a worthy competitor to team up with this woman. Scarlet Fire is already pissed off because she's a low-ranking competitor, as Scarlet Fire herself, if I look at my notes, is rank 20, teaming up the rank 1 competition. But as now is single competitor rankings team facing off tag team rankings to see if Estrellas de Fuego can actually pick up a victory, their very first victory, because their very first time teaming up with each other here in Breakout. Scarlet Fire is now ready to fight and ready to pick up some type of win, as she is 1-1, a win ratio of 0. But being ranked number 20, she wants to be much more than a ratio of 0. She wants to be a ratio similar to Midnight Rylan. And that what she's going to do here today is try to get a cheap win or prove that she is ready to fight for real. And their opponents. From El Paso, Texas, and from Costa Rica, please welcome Azari Ignition, Sonara Butterfly. They are known as Estrellas de Fuego. This team is lucha all over the place. Look at these two women, excited for where they're from, excited for who they are, and they're excited to finally team up. A team of two friends from different parts of the world are now facing off against the Breakout champion and the ranked 20 competitor. This is happening right here, right now. There was nothing much to say. Midnight Rylan, Azari Ignition, the #1 contender for the Breakout title. Referee Michelangelo is ringing that bell. And as Midnight already going for a knee to the gut, as she normally does. This aggressive woman has no remorse for anybody. She normally works alone, but since now she has this tag team match, and oh, that height from Azaria with that drop kick. The luchadora herself, Azaria Ignition, the beautiful shooting star press that she always likes to give, is going to see if she's able to have some type of momentum between a woman. But Azaria is now in trouble as Midnight is in control, and Midnight is now leading her to her corner. But a nice snapmare because she found out that time was running out. Oh, kicking her like it was nothing. Kicking her like she was Ash Dawson, an angry chihuahua. And now Midnight is targeting the arm of Azaria. No, you can't do this. No, don't do this to her. No, don't do this. Oh my God, the arm. The arm of Azaria from Midnight. Midnight knows how to tear a body apart constantly, consistently. And then now she's just doing this to Azaria Ignition, the #1 contender for for her title. Oh, completely missing a kick. And Azaria with a nice Northern Light suplex. And she's rolling over Midnight to the center of the ring. What is Azaria going to go for here? And then she's smashing her arm directly onto the mat. Azaria now snapping that neck and almost kicking the referee into the face. Midnight looks like she is a little bit tired as she's not been in action for a good couple of weeks, stalking her prey. But then Azaria is now in control of this competition. Midnight, no, Azaria lifting her up for a powerbomb and connects. Midnight tagging in Scarlett. And Azaria is backing up to see what Scarlett can have to offer. Oh, a nice kitchen sink. Another kitchen sink, just flipping her constantly. And a third one just for good measures. And now she's targeting the arm. Now she's targeting the arm of Azaria to make sure that she has some type of complications climbing up on there. But they are doing the wrong thing. They need to target the legs of Azaria to stop her from doing that shooting star press or that shining wizard. But Scarlett is going for a pin already as Midnight is taking a breather on the outside. And only a 1 count. Not even close. Not even putting any type of effort at all. Now Scarlett is whipping Azaria to her corner and Midnight's climbing up once more. A flying forearm! And pummeling. Oh, a nice headlock takedown. Azaria Ignition, rank number 2. Sonara Butterfly, rank number 10. Midnight Ryland, rank number 1. And Scarlet Fire, rank number 20. Ironic, the double numbers is kind of interesting. Oh! Completely missing the knee. Midnight may have been a little bit disappointed there. Oh, but then a nice jawbreaker. But then being whipped over to the ropes. Uh-oh. Azaria. This is insane. Oh my God. What a sunset flip powerbomb onto the outside in front of the crowd members. And referees counting. Another Northern Lights, but on this time on Scarlett. There are so many S's in this match. 2 is too many. Oh no, not again. As she's now bringing her back on inside the ring. Azaria Ignition. Assistance. I'm good. Completely missing the punch. But now she's whipping her directly into the corner. Oh, she gone for a splash onto Azaria, but completely missing. Azaria calculating what just occurred. But Azaria is now lifting up for that beautiful angle slam. She's dragging her to the center of the rope to try to get this 3 count. She's going for a cover here. 1, 2. Oh, only a 1 count. Oh, kicking her directly to the spine. Azaria Ignition not tagging this Sonara Butterfly at all. Was trying to go for a hot tag, but did not have any type of time to do so because Scarlett here stopped Azaria from that hot tag. But it looks like we're finally going to get Sonara Butterfly into this match. She's tagging in her partner. Pop up. Rolling senton. A nice butterfly senton. And she's going for a cover here. Trying to stop her. And she connects. She stopped her. But Azaria. Nice tilt. Nice head sister DDT. And referee's counting for Azaria to get her out. Oh, stopping her with a nice knee to the gut. Scarlett with a knee to the chin. Finally connecting with that knee. And now she's waking up Sonara. Scarlett wants to put her away. Oh, the beautiful combination. That deadly combination. One, two, and only a 2 count. She's praying to her gods, the dark descension of the gods. Let's see what Scarlett has to offer. Clothesline. Another clothesline. And sweeping her off her legs. Scarlett is ready to put Sonara Butterfly away. Fire is ready to burn the butterfly in her spot right here, right now. And she's whipping her on the outside. Oh no, this can't be. Back body choke directly on the apron. Oh my god, the steel connecting to her back. And they're having blows back and forth. These women are just fighting relentlessly. Sonara stopped her flurry of punches and taking her down immediately. Referee on the count of 4. Sonara taking out Scarlett, but then Sonara is being stopped. Scarlett is punching her. Fire and Butterfly are fighting back and forth. Who knew a Butterfly was going to fight some fire? But Midnight's getting tagged in. Sonara is in trouble. Midnight is going for another kitchen sink. Oh, but being stopped with that single leg drop kick. She's going for that Butterfly driver. There she goes. Will Sonara Butterfly be the other one to pin Midnight Rylan? No, it doesn't look like it. As she now is whipping her into her corner. She's bringing her up. Hurricanrana Powerbomb! Targeting the legs and making sure that those knees are not going to be used for any type of lethal, brutal brutality. Look at her targeting the legs of Midnight Rylan. Look at Azaria targeting her legs. Oh, but punching her, seeing the opportunity immediately. She looked like she's going to go for that Midnight combo, but Azaria stopped it. Looks like these 2 women were doing their homework from the 2 women that's constantly brutalizing. No. No. No! No! It crashed. It freaking crashed. Wow. It crashed. It just said, no, we can't take this anymore. Even the program itself completely crashed. Well, that was funny. How did the program crash? I have no idea, but that was something. In fact, it won't let me open again. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like somebody is hacking into our system, and it looks like that backstage stuff was being sabotaged. The entire arena is completely dark. The entire arena is completely off, and it doesn't look like it was Melissa's fault at all this time. I'm being told by Maddie Vixen that we need to shut down everything and move on to our next arena. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. My name is MF Classy. I apologize for what just occurred. We will do much more investigation on what's going on. But this was Breakout Wrestling. I shall see you guys next time.